Why do you think women in particular make really good investors?
Oh gosh, so many reasons. Well, one, it's because they don't have the same ego that a lot of our male counterparts do. And I think too, the way I see women show up so often is they go, oh, well, I don't know about that, or I'm not qualified for that. And I just think that's so far from the truth and the reality, because everything shows, if you look at the numbers, right? And Silicon Valley is a really great place to look at this. Women founders and startups do far more with less money. The reason for that is they kind of have to. No one invests in women-owned companies. Less than 2% of VC funding goes to women-owned companies. So that means that women just have less opportunity and they have less ability to get that outside funding. And so they have to bootstrap more. They have to be more creative. They have to make their dollar go so much further than men do, because men get so much more money given to them when they're starting up companies. And so, and I think honestly, women have always been underestimated and underestimate themselves of how smart they are. You know, and I think about especially like moms, right? I think they are absolutely a superpower that a lot of the workforce has not really tapped into yet. But if you think about what mothers do, they shape the next generation of society. And yes, like my husband's a very hands-on dad, so he's definitely a part of that. But it's a different type of nurturing. It's a different type of investment into the next generation, a different type of molding that happens when it's mom and child, right? But then they also make sure that the house is clean and that the kids are fed and that everybody is taken care of. Mom's needs always come last. There's never a moment where I'm like, oh, I have a free hour. Let me just take care of myself right now, because I'm like, oh, okay, my kids need new shoe sizes. My husband said he was going to do this. Let me follow up and make sure that got done, or maybe I can fill it in. And then I need to reschedule the doctor's appointment and I have to do this and that. And so we do all of the mental and emotional labor of the household, what we call invisible labor. And that, I think, is a skill set that you can't quite quantify it, but in a workforce, it's absolutely valuable and absolutely useful, because it's like the things that no one else can see. Women and mothers see those things because they're so used to seeing them.
We're used to balancing a million things in our head at once.
All the things. And making sure everyone's happy about it too.